All right, good morning, guys. Well, we're back out here on this 200 acres. Pardon the wind. We've been pulling these trees. It's not as many as I originally thought, because last night I couldn't tell, but those trees are actually in a fence row. There's a fence there, and I'm not going to be able to get those pulled out. I am going to go out there and yank some of the limbs that are hanging out on this side of the fence. I'm going to yank them out, and then there's another group of trees down here, and I'll probably work my way around, and that'll probably be good for this field. And then I need to get moved to another job, but the pond that I just finished to put the spillway in, I've got to sweep up around there just a little bit, and then I need to move the machines to another job. So anyway, a little windy this morning, but I tell you what, for what, today's the 9th, something like that, of December. It's absolutely amazing weather. Hopefully it stays like this the rest of the year. I think it's supposed to be near a record high today, 72-ish, 74-ish, something like that. So anyway, yeah, it's awesome. I love it. So anyway, well, let the 210 warm up a little bit more, and then we're gonna start tracking our way. Well, we're off. Last night I edited and posted, or uploaded rather, a new video, and it wasn't much of a video, just me loading that concrete from those old barns that I tore down, and anyway, was looking, and I just want to, again, I've come out of there, hedge tree. Shoot, I'm almost up to 4,500 subscribers now, and I'm just totally amazed, and wow, I'm just glad that everybody's got enough faith in me to hang in there with me, and I'm trying to make good content for folks. I appreciate everybody hanging in there. This is a hedge tree, and I wish I'd have had the camera on the one I pulled out last night, but that's just one root, and it broke off from some of these others. So these hedge trees, Osage orange, whatever you want to call them, that we have around here, are just, man, they're brutal. And they're not hard to get out, but they'll send roots out, and if you don't get the roots out, oftentimes if you leave a root in, it will actually start growing and sprout up. So they're a crazy little critter, and I've told you this before, but I can't stand them. I hate the damn things because they're bad on, I mean, they'll knock glass out, they'll dent panels, and I mean, just crazy. So ideally try to get all the roots out that you can. enjoyed doing it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot more work than I ever thought doing these videos would be. It's a tremendous amount of work. I was really shocked. But yeah, I mean, you spend 8 or 10 hours on a machine, and then when you get home, you got to spend 3 hours editing videos and getting it rendered and getting it uploaded, and yeah. So anyway, it's, you know, so you get home 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and you know, it's 11 o'clock before you can even get to bed. So anyway, yeah, kudos to everyone that's does YouTube videos, and I mean, it really is it's a dedication, and it can be a pain. You also have to watch them roots, not so much on this farm ground, but if you're in an environment where the ground's real rocky and you pull them out of the ground like that, I've had them roots flip rocks up and crack windows, and like I said, I just don't like the dang thing. I don't know. They make awesome corner posts and stuff like that, no question, but ugh. I've been hit in the face with the limbs trying to push through, cleared fence row or something out, and one of my open cab machines, and I've had my lips busted, because you're just like when that when that limb dies, it's like literally like steel, and I mean it'll poke hole in the tin and everything else. I mean, they're just nasty trees. But they're amazing trees, really. I mean, they burn hot. You try to burn them, I mean, they'll melt the stove down. Make awesome corner posts. I mean, I've taken fence rows out with hedge corner posts that have been in there. You know, I've had the old timers tell me they've been in there for 80 years, and they'll be a little rough on the outside, but they'll be a little bit rough on the outside, but man, you try to push them out, you can't break them off. Try to pull that root out probably. that's in a rocky environment. You got rocks coming back at your windshield. I'm trying not to break these off. I'm trying to get them all out of the ground. See what I mean? Looks like a dang octopus. Fucking octopus coming out of the ground. Trees get in this kind of a, you know, good healthy black dirt, and they'll put a root base down for, I mean, they'll stretch out 30 foot or better. They're an absolute pain in the butt to try to get all the roots out, as you can see. Ideally try to get them all out. They're so nasty the bugs won't even eat them. Termites won't bother them, ants won't bother them. Occasionally you'll see where woodpeckers, very seldom do you ever see them with bugs in them. Now if that post, like a corner post, has been there several years, then, you know, when it starts decaying on the outside, then I've seen some bug activity, you know, ants or some sort of boring beetle or something like that. But for the most part, man, you just won't see any bug damage on them. Bug proof. All right, guys, well, we're finished up. Dang wind is blowing through here. My apologies on that. Now we're back here and we're done. I gotta fuel up and I gotta head up that pond that I put to Spillway in. I gotta just sweep up just a little bit, and then I've got to load the 953 up and head over to the neighbors. I was wanting to be there this morning, but ain't no sense in leaving here and having to come back, finish up here, and then go on. So anyway, I'll go take the 953 over there. I probably won't be able to do anything with it until Monday, because my daughter's cheerleading, state cheerleading championship this weekend. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a drone flyover, I think. So I'll post it at the end of this episode here, and so don't forget to watch it. I'll just do an overall of what I done here. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave comments, and ring that notification bell, and that way you know when I post a new video. Also follow me on the gram, and that's at Dirt Daddy 953. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you all, and I'm going to get on out of here, and we'll see you probably Monday. Alrighty guys, well, I'm back out here picking up the machines. Well, for doing that in the dark, it didn't turn out too bad. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but it should work fine. Like I said, just without the excavator, it's hard to get it really good shape, and I was really reluctant to run that loader over that with that new undercarriage, run it over them rocks. So I think it's going to be fine. If not, I'll tweak it as I need to. But anyway, like I said, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an idea again on how that turned out. And like I said, overall the pond, pretty well pleased with it.